Hi, welcome to this video. On April 26, 2021 at 8:31 p.m. Pacific time, there is a full moon at 7 degrees 6 minutes of Scorpio, opposite the sun at 7 degrees 6 minutes of Taurus. The sun is conjunct Uranus at 10 degrees 28 minutes of Taurus, and Mercury and Venus are closely conjunct in Taurus, also conjunct Uranus, but a bit further away from Uranus. So Venus is at 15 degrees 18 minutes of Taurus, and Mercury's at 16 degrees 21 minutes of Taurus. And they are all squaring off to Saturn at 12 degrees 58 minutes of Aquarius. So during this full moon in Scorpio, it is very likely that new information will be revealed that causes a transformation and a change in our societal structures. And on a more personal note, it is likely that you will be much more in touch with your deeper feelings during this full moon, and that a major change could even happen for you in your life in some way. Wherever Aquarius and Taurus and Scorpio are in your chart is where the biggest changes may occur. And there may be a lot of issues around money and resources that come up for you in some way, and unexpected events around these things are very likely to occur. And with Mercury and Venus in Taurus, this is a great time for establishing what your boundaries are, because it's a time for recognizing your self-worth and really loving yourself and valuing yourself. This could also be a time for establishing a relationship in a stronger way and reaffirming the relationship in some kind of way. So definitely a lot of intense and deep transformations occurring during this full moon, which I know I already probably said that, but really major change is in the air. And Mars at 2 degrees 13 minutes of Cancer is sextile the sun in Taurus and trine the full moon in Scorpio. So this is a time for really livening up your home in some way. So any stagnant energies in the home will be kind of cleared out. So this could be a good time to rearrange your furniture or maybe start a new home project. But it could also bring up confrontations with family members, especially if there hasn't been an even distribution of giving and taking within the home in some kind of way. So just be aware of that possibility. And then Mercury and Venus are coming into a sextile with Neptune at 22 degrees 17 minutes of Pisces. So this is amazing for romance within your relationships and being able to communicate more telepathically with the people in your life and being able to be in sync when it comes to other people's energies. So you can have more psychic insight into the people within your life, and conversations can be had at a deeper level, a more psychically attuned level. So this is amazing for just sharing more of yourself and being more romantic and being more imaginative as well. You could also utilize this energy for starting up a creative project that requires more attunement into intuition and imagination. Saturn in Aquarius is sextile the south node at 11 degrees 4 minutes of Sagittarius, and trine the north node at 11 degrees 4 minutes of Gemini. And Chiron is trine the south node in Sagittarius and sextile the north node in Gemini, and it is sextile Saturn in Aquarius. And this creates a cradle, which consists of an opposition, sextile, 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 trine, trine. So right now is a very strong evolutionary moment for overcoming differences between people of different backgrounds and healing wounds around those same differences. So healing the wounds within yourself where maybe somebody has been prejudiced towards you, or healing the wounds around being, mistreated for being different in some way. And also attempting to bridge the gaps between the differences in people. So obviously, collectively, these differences have been, a lot of light has been being shed on those differences as of late. And so now is the time to attempt to communicate and go beyond the differences, to find that spark of humanity within all people, to find that spark of humanity and recognize it within everyone that you come across, and recognizing that all living beings have a spark within them, and realizing that the way we treat animals and the way we treat each other is reflective of something deeper within us. And so coming to recognize that really we should respect life, respect each other, and respect all the different variations of life, and go beyond the separation, and ultimately just gain that higher perspective. So through healing these wounds and bridging the gaps, we can overcome these differences and come to accept that we were all created uniquely, and that as we go along, things will evolve in another way eventually as well. And Pluto goes retrograde at 26 degrees 48 minutes of Capricorn on April 27th, which is the day after this full moon. And it will be retrograde until October 6th, and it'll go direct at 24 degrees 19 minutes of Capricorn. So with Pluto retrograde, I have come to find that it can bring up themes of death, and especially around the time when it's transitioning retrograde or direct. But it's also about going within and reflecting on what transformations need to be made within your own life, as well as within the collective experience that we all share. So with Pluto and Capricorn, this has made us very aware of the systems and the structures and the kind of corruption that has been going on. And so during this retrograde phase, this is a time to rethink a lot of the ways we are doing things, and new ideas could come forward once it goes direct again, because we are finishing up this Pluto and Capricorn cycle. The themes of this Pluto and Capricorn cycle could be intensifying towards the end here. And so my hope is that we do a lot of cleanup in these next few years before Pluto moves into Aquarius, and that once Pluto moves into Aquarius, we will get these systems and structures to a better place, so that we can move forward and evolve even further as the human species that we are over here. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I appreciate it. Have an awesome time.